Alright guys, I'm back here once again for part 2 of my Christmas movie collection. First off, I'm sorry for, cutting that first video off short. My camera didn't have enough memory in it, so I had to delete some stuff off of it. And, I know I'm going through these, kind of fast, but, if any of you guys want to know anything about any specific movie or, whatever, just, feel free to let me know. But anyway guys, in this video I'm going to be showing off the rest of these DVDs, and then I'm going to go in and do these slipcase VHSs, and then I got a Blu-ray set I'm going to show off. So without further ado, let's get into it. The first thing I'm going to show off is this DVD box set, and this is a pretty old set, but it is the original television Christmas classic DVD set. And this set came out years and years ago, and I've had it for a really long time. But this one has, the 5 of the most classic Christmas television specials, including Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Frosty the Snowman, Frosty Returns, and The Little Drummer Boy. And like I said, this is just a really, really nice set. It opens up like opens up, and it looks like a book. Not on the inside, but it opens up like a book, and I really like the way, the design of this box set. As you guys can see, I'm not going to open it up and, show you guys the inside of it, but like I said, it looks really nice. And this is like I said, a pretty old set now. Now there's different Blu-ray sets that you can get. One thing about this DVD set is that it also comes with a bonus music CD, which has, it says it has songs from all the specials, but it only has songs from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Santa Claus is Coming to Town. It doesn't have, as many songs as, it doesn't have songs from all of them, but it's still a pretty nice set. I really, really like it. I think I prefer the design of this set over the design of the new Blu-ray set. But I still really like the look of the Blu-ray set as well. But yeah, classic ones. If I had to pick my 2 favorites, it would definitely have to be Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Santa Claus is Coming to Town are my 2 favorite Christmas classic television specials. Next to, of course, the Charlie Brown Christmas, but Rudolph and Santa Claus is Coming to Town are my 2 favorites in this set. Now the next one is another Frosty cartoon, and it's Frosty's Winter Wonderland, and this is the remastered deluxe edition DVD. I really enjoy this one as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I always think that this is the second Frosty cartoon. And I always think it's weird because in the Christmas Classic set, it comes with Frosty the Snowman and Frosty Returns, and I always thought it was weird that they didn't include Frosty's Winter Wonderland instead of Frosty's Return, because I think that Frosty's Return came after Winter Wonderland. If you know, definitely, let me know if I'm wrong, but I just always thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, anyway, in this one, Frosty, he gets a wife named Crystal, and the Jack Frost character, he comes up and he wants to, in some way stop Frosty because he's jealous of him, and it's a really, really nice cartoon. And, yeah, I really enjoy this one. I also really enjoy, their rendition of the song Winter Wonderland, so there's the DVD, and I also have this, VHS tape of it. So yeah, put those up here. Okay, now the next 2 movies I'm going to talk about are movies that I've already talked about so many times, so I'm not really going to get into them a lot, but these are 2 of my absolute favorite family films, and probably 2 of my favorite movies of all time. I always enjoy watching them. I have to watch them every year around Christmas time. I grew up with them, and they are, of course, Home Alone 1 and Home Alone 2. And these are both editions on DVD, including the Family Fun edition. And, yeah, like I said, I remember growing up watching both of these movies all the time. They are 2 of my favorite ones. And, 2 of my favorite films of all time. And they're 2 of my favorite Christmas movies. And I just have to watch them every year. Not only do I have these 2 on DVD, but I also have Hang on, let me move these down a little bit so I can show you guys off. I also have the original on VHS, Home Alone 2 on VHS, and Home Alone 3. And I noted a lot of people, they don't like the third one for whatever reason, but I actually do enjoy it because I saw the third one, I think, at the same time I saw Home Alone 1 and 2. So I still really do enjoy watching Home Alone 3. Still, it's a lot better than the last two Home Alone movies. Those two are horrible, but I still enjoy watching Home Alone 3. And the last thing I'll show off is this Home Alone, the 2-pack Blu-ray set. Of course, I just had to get two of my favorite movies of all time on Blu-ray, and this is definitely one. I'm not trying to rebuy all my movies on Blu-ray, but I knew if I could upgrade any movie that I wanted to Blu-ray, it would be Home Alone and Home Alone 2. And this is the the Blu-ray set. I have seen the other cover, the other Blu-ray set with a different cover that has it has Macaulay Culkin and the tree behind him, and I really, really like that cover over this one. But this was the only one that Walmart had at the time, and I just went ahead and picked it up. But yeah, anyway, guys, that was my mini Home Alone collection. But yeah, as I said before, one of my favorite movies of all time. Two of my favorite movies of all time, and I just have to watch them every year around Christmas time. So yeah, I had to include them both. The next one is a Christmas comedy, and it's Adam Sandler's 8 Crazy Nights, and I've heard different things about it. Some people enjoy this movie, some people don't. I think some of the jokes are a bit immature. There's a lot of fart jokes and a lot of poop jokes in this, but at the same time, I do think that it's enjoyable. It's got a great Christmas feeling, and I do think it's a decent film. I enjoy seeing Adam Sandler, in an animated movie, and it's just I think it's an okay film, and I really love the ending of it. I like it how it's a musical as well, and yeah, I think it's one that people either like it or they don't. I enjoy it for what it is. Next up, we have a Rudolph movie. It's called Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and the Island of Misfit Toys, and this came out a couple years ago, and I enjoy it for what it is. I'm not a big fan of the animation, of this type of animation though, but I still think that it's a decent story. It's just a fun one. It's nothing compared to the original classic one, and I think I liked Rudolph the movie, because I know they did the movie and then they did this one, and I think I really prefer the movie over this one, but I still enjoy watching it around Christmas time. Alright. Now, I've already showed off the VHS of I'll Be Home for Christmas, so I won't get into this too much, but it's the DVD. Like I said, if you guys want to see my review for it, go back to part 1 and click on the link underneath the video. Excuse me, because I already did a review for this movie, and it's one movie that I really enjoy, and it's one that I think a lot of other people will. Alright, now we're getting into two of my favorite more modern Christmas movies, and they are, I think, two movies that are destined to become classics. I can really see these movies being played. They are already being played on TV every year now, and I think that they're going to continue for years. But it is The Polar Express and A Christmas Carol. Disney, the new one, Jim Carrey. Now, The Polar Express, I absolutely love this movie. I think it's one of the best Christmas classics in my opinion. It's one of my top 5 favorite Christmas movies now. I think it's just a beautiful movie, and it's one that I plan on watching every year, and it comes on every year on TV, so I do see this becoming a classic Christmas movie. So The Polar Express, one of my 5 favorite Christmas movies right here. And the next one is A Christmas Carol. I do not like this as much as The Polar Express, but I still enjoy it. I think that Jim Carrey did a really good job, and I think it's a great, more modern retelling of the classic story. Okay. Now, I've already shown this off, so I'm not going to do it again, but it's the Grandma Grandma's Got Run Over by a Reindeer. This is the DVD. I showed off the DVD and the tape. Oh wait, no I haven't. Never mind. Huh. This is Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, and it's the cartoon that's based on the classic song. I have the DVD and the tape, as you can see, and it's basically just a retelling of the the song about Grandma. She gets run over by a reindeer and everything that goes on with it. This comes on Comedy Central. I mean, not Cartoon Network. This comes on Cartoon Network a lot, and I think it's an alright, special. And I enjoy it for what it is. Now this next DVD, this only has one Christmas cartoon, but this is one of those other, there's one other really old vintage cartoons that I was talking about in part 1. This has the cartoon of this called the Snowman, but it's not the one you think it is. This is a weird snowman where the snowman is evil and he's just really mean to the people, and it's a very, very weird, creepy cartoon. And then we have this little slim DVD of classic holiday tales, and this is just a collection of classic black and white short Christmas movies, ones that came out in the 20s, the 30s, the 40s. I'm not sure the exact dates on the films on this DVD, but there's a couple of them that I really enjoy, like let's see, A Present for Santa Claus is probably my favorite one, and A Christmas Dream is another really good one. And these are just really cheap, low budget DVDs. I got this at like Dollar Tree, but they're just fun little, Christmas short films. Now the next film was one that's been talked about so many times, so I'm not going to get into it, but it's the Santa Claus with Tim Allen. I'm actually a fan of both the first one and the second Santa Claus films. I grew up with the first one. It's one movie that I watch every year, that I used to watch every year around Christmas time, and it's definitely one of Disney's best films, I think, in my opinion. It's just a really classic movie, and I really do enjoy it, and it's really just a really fun movie to watch every year for the family. I do enjoy Santa Claus 2, but I'm not a big fan of the third one, I must say. So now the next movies I'm going to be showing off are actually collections of very short vintage Christmas short films. And they've all come out, within the 20s, the 30s, the 40s range. I'm going to go ahead and just pull them out and show them off, and just set them up so that it doesn't take so much time, and then I will get into showing these off. Alright, I'll just show these off for now. First one I'm going to show off is The Night Before Christmas, and this is basically what it is that it's a 10-15 minute short cartoon. Not cartoon, it's a short black and white live action film based on The Night Before Christmas, the book, and it's just a retelling of the story, and it's really, really nice short film. You can watch these on YouTube actually, but this is one tape I've had for a really long time, and I absolutely love it. I got it at Goodwill for years and years ago, and I've had it for as long as I can remember. But this has four short live action films. They're not cartoons, they're live action, and yeah, they're just really, really fun short ones. Now this one actually does have some cartoons on it, but it's A Visit from St. Nick, and the first cartoon on it, they're all cartoons, but they're vintage, classic Christmas cartoons from the 30s to 40s. This is just another one, which is just, a ton more. It's a compilation of both cartoons and, live action films. There's another one right here that's got an hour's worth of stuff, and this one has 3 hours on it. And I'm just gonna turn these sideways so you guys can see them. These are two other ones that just have, classic live action films, and they're really, really nice. I really do enjoy watching them. They bring me back to the time when they first came out, and it's just fun to see vintage classic Christmas stuff. These are two movies that I have not watched yet, but I've had them for years, and it's The Christmas Gift with John Denver and The Christmas Tree. I have not watched them, so I just I can't say anything about them. But and then I have Santa Claus the movie, and I've heard so many good things about this movie. I've not watched it yet, but I do plan to someday. There's the media tape. And the last thing I want to show off is the timeless classic Miracle on 34th Street, the original. This is the VHS tape that I got from Goodwill. It is still sealed and it's plastic, and I plan on keeping it sealed. I do plan on picking this up on DVD or maybe Blu-ray eventually, but this is definitely a classic. Comes on TV all the time, and it's one that you just have to watch. And that is it, everybody. That is my entire Christmas movie collection. Like I said before, for anybody wondering, these are live-action movies, not cartoons. I don't know why I kept saying that they were cartoons, but anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. If you guys have seen any of these movies, definitely let me know what you guys think about them as well, and definitely let me know what are your favorite Christmas movies, because you know I've been looking around for all of them. I absolutely love watching Christmas films, and I'm always open to seeing new ones. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I do plan on doing one more video before Christmas, and then after Christmas I've got a really big DVD update coming up, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you guys next time.